that are here, why not give a round of applause to our staff for Fishhead tonight. You have Cantina behind the bar. We have Julie, who I believe just had a small heart attack during a revisionistic Snow White. So I do appreciate them allowing us to play with them this evening. Just remember to keep them happy. Food is on, the burgers are on a reduced price this evening, $6.50. All burgers. So even the $11 burger is $6.50 now. So just so you can bring up our next comic for the evening. Our first time here at Fishhead, and I believe first time I'm seeing him from the DC area. Yes, no, I can't find it.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay, sorry. Didn't know. I apologize. From the Baltimore area, please welcome Adnan Khera to our stage.
Alright, how's it going, everybody? You'll have to bear with me. I have terrible stage fright. I'm always afraid that when I come up on stage, everyone's going to be laughing the whole time. Oh my God, it's happening! Alright. So I'm actually from Boston, so earlier tonight when all the stuff was going down, people were asking me who I hadn't spoken to in about a year about, am I okay? I was just like, I'm not even sure what's going on. Then they were like, oh, this whole, you're away from like the explosions. I was like, yeah, I'm safely away. I haven't seen you in a year, but I'm safely out of the blast radius in Baltimore. Completely different blast radius going on over there. All right. So, anybody else have kids other than my sister sitting over there? There we go. You can kind of tell, they have that lost and miserable look in their eyes, so you can just kind of take a look around and see when they're slumping a little bit. It's kind of sad, actually. So my sister just had a baby, which actually took a lot of the pressure off of me, because before that, my mother was like, oh, I want to have grandchildren. And I was telling her, I was like, you probably do. I've had a lot of unprotected sex, so... One thing I don't really like about having the idea of having kids is once you have kids, people just, ask about the kids. They don't really care about you anymore. They're like, how are the kids doing? You're just like, fine. Nobody's ever like, huh? What kid? Oh, that! Yeah, I tried that out for a little while. I didn't really like it, so I think it's just sitting in the garage somewhere gathering dust. Those things go. Turns out it's not quite like having rollerblades, which I just assumed it was, so... So, as it goes, being a parent obviously isn't really the thing for me, but being a baby, on the other hand, is actually something that is a pretty sweet gig, You just kind of, shit yourself, have somebody wipe your ass, somebody else feeds you, somebody else bathes you. You don't even have to smile or earn things anymore. It's kind of like being old and being in a nursing home. The only real difference is that you still get to suck titties, which is kind of important, I'm not alone in that, am I? Alright. I think the only other difference between babies and the elderly is, you get lactose intolerance. That's something I don't really even understand. I mean, I guess I kind of understand it. There's a couple of things I'm intolerant of. I'm like black person intolerant, I eat them and I get gassy and start shitting everywhere, so... No? Nobody? Okay. Cannibalist jokes out. I'm just kidding. I'm not racist. So I voted for Obama, which, I think that you could have actually saved, the Republicans could have saved a lot of money this year if they'd just, known what I thought everybody knew, which is, once you go black, you can't go back. So why do they even bother? I just don't get it. The other reason I haven't had babies, I just haven't found the right person. I just broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years. That was a really, really tough email to write. But I got through it. Nowadays I'm back to the dating game, and you know how that goes. I have a saying for that. It's kind of like flipping a coin. You either get head, you get tail, and if you don't, you're just like, what the fuck happened? I would think it'd be pretty easy for me to get women. You know, I'm pretty athletic. I'm pretty good looking. I like to think. I can sew, as you can see. You know, I actually broke the Guinness Book World Record for the fastest marathon in the world, dressed as a baby. And they actually disqualified my attempt, though, because I wasn't holding a milk bottle. That's actually a true story, so... As a runner, though, I actually think that one of the sexiest things in the world is having a woman when they're running. It's just beautiful. And, you know, that's actually why I decided to take up rape for a while. Turns out, you know, that's not the best way to meet people. It's very physical, you know. I'm a sensitive guy, so I need that emotional connection. Alright, enough about the rape jokes. I actually, you know, bought an iPhone recently. You know, my favorite part of that whole experience was actually at the end when the salesperson was just like, would you like to save the planet? Or would you like a bag? I was like, you know, like, that's very judgmental. I wanted a bag, but now I'm gonna have to... Fuck it, I'll take a bag. You know, but being rich isn't just about owning fancy things like iPhones. It's mostly about paying large amounts of money to do things as hobbies that other people have to do just to survive. You know, like hunting or stand-up comedy. Basically, what I'm saying is I'll have to keep my day job. I'm actually a resident over at the University of Maryland Hospital, which means I'm not quite a doctor yet, but I'm almost there. How I would describe my position in life in the hospital is it's kind of like, you know, going through the whole medical thing is kind of like masturbating for 20 years and not having an orgasm. And that your family is watching you the whole time, cheering you on. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And that's actually the last reason I haven't had children. Impotence. Thank you.
One more time for Adnan, everybody. Very funny gentleman. Hope to have him back soon.